Hello, hello. Can you hear? Can you hear me? And can see my screen? Okay, okay. Let's begin today training. And today I will introduce the software. The software name is K20, and and there are two websites, and I send the link to the chat. This one is for the for the Chinese servers, and the next one. Wait a moment. I send another link. This one. Okay. There are two websites, and there are two websites. If you are outside China, I think you should try the second one. The second one, ezd.yfk20.com. This one, this one. The server may be faster, and you can try both and see which one is faster. Okay. 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 First time when we open this link, we can see there are Chinese version, and I will teach you how to change to the English version, and do it once, and next time you open the K20, it will stay in English version. Okay. Okay. Firstly, we can see the we can see this. We can see this website, and then we enter our account and the password, uh, and then enter the code. We can see the code number in here. You can see the code number in here. Okay.
I'm on mute.
Okay. Okay, and then we enter the code number, and then click this blue button, and then okay, and we log in here. Okay. Okay. Firstly, we can see uh, because this account is my account, so there are some projects in here. Okay, and then uh, your account may be in here is empty. Do we create and do you mean you cannot log in here, right? You don't have the account. Mm, the account is sent by the marketing sales, I think. Okay. Okay. We next, and firstly, we need to change to the English version first, and then we click this one, and then we enter something in here. Okay, and then click the blue button. Click the blue button. Okay, we can see. This is what we create just now. This one, and then we left click, left click this one, and then click this icon, click this icon, and then we click this one, the right up, and then the first option, first option, and then we go to the last two option, and then this is the language. Can you hear? Yes, can you hear? Can you hear? Yes. The password. I think you need to ask the marketing sales, because the account and the password. She sent to you, I think. Okay, and then we change to English version first, and then we uh click the blue button here. Okay, then we refresh. Then we change to the English version. Wait a minute. Did you get the password? Uh, wait a minute. 他没账号吗？
我的客户都是有账号的，开过。
但这个是谁呀、
你问一下他是哪个国家的？
有点像你们的哦，这
你问他
个，
哪个国家的，这个就知道是谁客户了。
嗯，不是只有你的那个吗？
有啊，他们还有什么文莱的呀，还有那个什么菲律宾啊，什么
这个也是你的吗？我都不知道哪个是谁的，这个
贝尔戴蒙的不
有，
是，这里能看到客户名单吗？
它只有这一些，
这个是阿曼，这个一看就是中东的，
其他的就
中东的，
不知道。
中东的，这个看起来也像中东的，其他的应该都不是我的。
其他的没账号，我也没账号。你问他们
能开临时账号吗？那这个得问，
开不了，
那这个得问回他们了。我这边我是都开好了的。
那只有这个是你的，这
对，
个
这个不确定啊，但是这个名字一看是中东的，这
嗯
个疑似像，看起来像，
嗯
其他的都不太像了。
哦好好行吧，但是
你看吧，他如果是阿曼的话，那就是我的；其他如果不是阿曼的话，就要找其他人让他们来解决。
哦好好，the trail version account I think it is okay but I think but I suggest you don't need to order you cannot order ，okay and change to English version okay it's okay and next one okay go next 呃 we continue first because these are all the record screen and you can see the records in after the meeting. Okay, and then we go to the English version. Go to English version, and then Okay, and then we go to uh, we click this one, and then we enter the K20 version. Okay, okay, we go to okay. Firstly, we can see the okay, and then we can see the top toolbar and save. You can see the first one, save. Just save what you are working on on right now. It means save the project, save the drawing. Okay, and then the file first one, the customer information, and we can see this one is we can choose the customer what we create. Okay, and next one, my project. And the my project means it means in this in this customer's project. Okay, and then save as it means save the things to your computer. And if someone wants to open your things and your project, we can use we can use this function to save the project, and then send to the send to our college, and we can see the the type is XDB file. This one is the XDB file. You can see the project type is XDB file. Okay. Okay, and then the next one, open local file. It means we can open the file. We can open the college file. Like this one, I just saved the XDB file, and then I send to another college, and then he can use this function, open the local file to open the file what we sent just now. Okay. Okay, and then next one. This one is the restore the things. It means we can see the oh, sorry, and we can also sorry, this one restore the whole this one. It means we can back to the we can back to the we save and we copy it. Okay. Okay, so we need to click the save when we remember. Okay. Okay, next one, the component. The component we will teach you how to use when we start the design. And the line it means like the filler and the picnic and the concerts and the live strip, the countertop. Uh, we can use this function to create this one. And we will also teach how to use this function in the design. Okay. Okay. Next one, advanced. Advanced we use most is the first one, Warframe. We can I can show you how to use this. So how to use. Okay, like we open the things, then we click the advanced and this one. And also we use the auto and the viewport. You can see there are the different angle and the cabinet size and the cabinet number in here. Okay, this is the most the most use. Okay, and here is the open and close all the doors. Okay. Okay. The next function we often use is this one, the dimension. And the dimension we will also teach how to use in the lesson in the design. In the material. And next one, the material. The material means change the color of the textures. But remember that this is just for the render, picture. And then the real things may look a little different. So uh, like like this like this cabinet door is white, and if we change to another color, but the real things is still the white color. So it is just for the render. Okay. 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 And then the next one, the gallery. Gallery means it's where all we render, like this one, and this is our render pictures. Okay. We will also teach how to design this bedroom and this kitchen. Okay. Okay. Next one, the remark. The remark is for the notes when you order. If if I need if I need it if I need to tell the factory to cut a cabinet panel curtain weight, we need to use this, and this function. We will uh, we will teach how to use in the last day. In the last day, the order training, we will teach how to use this remark to order. Okay. Okay. Next one, the order function we often use is the drawing. This is the drawings. Is makes the CD file for the cabinet like this one. And then we click the drawings, and the we just click the auto. The auto. We can see the CD file is in here. CD file, and we can see there are this is the door code and the color and the size. This is same, the size and the view, the top view, the front view, and the left view. And then we can also download the DWG file. Okay. Okay, and then okay, this is the toolbar, the top toolbar. Then the left one, and then the left side. The left side, the tabs is follow the design step. First, the floor plan. It means we need to draw a floor plan. We need to use this function, like the free wall and the pillar and the door. We need to use the floor plan function. First is this one, and then the second one is layout. Okay, the layout. It means okay, we suggest because the English version uh, is new, is a new version, so maybe there are some Chinese in here, so we can use the Google Translate. Google Translate to translate the Chinese. Okay, it's in here. Then the translate to English. Okay, the second one, the layout. uh, this function is for when you use this to check the design with the customer, like marketing, like we need to add a sofa, add a sofa in here, or add a dining table in here. We can it makes it makes talking about the plan faster. But remember, we need to uh, delete all the we need to delete this all the marks before we start the design. Like we need to delete first. Okay, the first one is the fit out. The fit out means, and this is for the design ceiling, the ceiling and the tiles and the wooden floors. And this part is for the fit out. And the next one is the custom. The custom. And this is where we custom cabinets are here. Um, and remember, and this in this function, the custom are all can be all can be self, all can be self. Okay, and the next one, the decker. The decker means the decker. This is the cow model. You can see the cow model. Car model, and this is just for the vendor, just for the vendor. We cannot sell, we cannot sell. This is only for the vendor models. Okay, the next one is the vendor. The vendor, the vendor, it means the vendor the pictures, vendor the effects. And next one is the quotation and the order. Okay, okay, okay. And then uh okay, and then now we can start to try to draw a background. The draw a background first. Okay, and then we back to this. We back to this website, this empty website, and then we can see, um, we can try to draw a bedroom first, draw a bedroom firstly. Okay, okay, then we go to the floor plan, the floor plan, go to the floor plan, and then we uh, left click, left click the free wall, left click the free wall. Then we use the inner. Use this inner, and the Phoenix, we use the default Phoenixes, okay? And then we can see this is room floor plan. Okay, okay, we can see the size. We create we draw this first. We can see the size 5,700. Okay, then we left click first, and then we move our mouse then we enter the 5,700. Okay, and then we click the enter. We press the enter. Okay, the first wall is okay. It's okay. Okay. If need I repeat, we can send to the in send in here. Okay, the first step is okay. Okay, okay. Okay, next one. Okay, the next. Okay, the next is the 4,000. 4,000. Okay, we move our mouse to and then enter the 4,000. Okay, okay, and then we press enter. Okay, the next one is 4,500. 4,500. Okay, we also press the enter. In the next one is 2A18. 2A18. Okay, then we move our mouse to down. Okay, and also press enter. Okay, and then we move our mouse. We can see the software will auto detect the line. You can see we can see this green. Mm, when we move our mouse to here, uh, it will auto detect. So just left click the mouse, left click, and then move to here, and then we also left click. Okay, okay, click. Okay, and then right click to cancel, to exit the function. Okay, okay, the bedroom floor plan is finished. Okay. Okay, and then we left click this one under untitled. We select the room type, the master bedroom. Okay, master bedroom, and then the room height we can change to 3,000. 3,000. Okay, the room height. Okay, okay, and then okay, and then we and add the doors and the windows. Okay, we move down to here, door and windows. Okay, we click the single door. Okay, we go to okay, we move to this wall, and then we can see the size. from two walls is same. If we want to change, just enter the size you want. Okay, okay, and then we left click. We left click this. We left click this one. Left click this one. Left click in here, and then we can see the toolbars. And we click the replace first. And then replace. And then we can select the door models. The last two category is just the model. It's just for the model. So we can change 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 one what we like this one. Can change. We can use this model. Okay. Okay, and then we can change the door height on the right side. Okay, the door height we can change to 2,700. Okay, and then left click. And if we want to change the door open direction, we can change to we can click this icon. Click this icon. Okay, and then we use. Okay, and then we create a window or the balcony door in here. Okay, use the balcony door. Okay, and then we move to the center. Okay. Okay, and then we change the width. And you can see the width is 3,000. And change the width. The width change to 3,000. And then the height, then change to 2,500. Okay. Okay, and then we can go to the 3D and then click the inside. We can see the effects. And then we need to click the save first. Save as the new. Okay, and enter the name, the project name. Okay, and we save in here. And we can back to my project to see this here. Okay, okay, and then we need to we suggest to copy a backup. We can use this copy 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 a backup first. Okay. Okay, and this is the backdrop. The backdrop. Okay, and then the fourth hand is finished. And next one, we need to I need to introduce the AI design. The AI design. The AI design is in here. the layout, and then we can see the AI design. It means that AI it also called AI factory, but this is this need to pay. Uh, so uh, so I suggest you can see my screen uh, to 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 see how to use this function. How to use this function. Like we finish floor plan, but we but I want to the Sunpina team to decide. So we can use this AI design to AI this, and then we left click and then click the new order first. The new order. Okay, and because this is my account is the test account, so I think the price is different. The price is need to connect contract to the marketing sales. Okay, okay, and then we we select once, and then we select the bedroom, select this one. You can see the blue. After select is select blue. Okay, and then we go to the master bedroom, and then click the blue bottom. Okay, okay, we go to the AI design, Okay, and then we need to enter the information like this one. Need to enter. Okay, the customer name and other the person. Did this one and this this lifestyle, you can ask the marketing to send this information to send the lifestyle information. Okay, and then go to this one. In here we can select the different style for this spectrum, like this one, and the price range. And there are the this one. We need to okay, and then we can select the different style. Okay, and then after we select, okay, we click the blue button. Okay, the blue button. Okay. Oh, sorry, we had to, also is not this one. Okay, go back to here, customer name. Okay, and then and it okay, we just click the blue button and then click the click the select, click the confirm is okay. Just click the confirm to submit. Okay. Okay. And then we after we confirm, and then the design the AI design will bet the render effect in 48 hours, and this and its design can be ordered in here, okay. Okay, and this is the AI design. If we want to use this one, we need to ask the marketing first, and ask the marketing firstly. Okay, and then back to the backdrop. Okay, and then we create a ceiling first. Okay, firstly s- okay, and left click this one, the ceiling design, ceiling design. Okay, and then okay, and then here we can use the board. We use the board in here. So we left click this one, and then choose the angle. Then move to here. Move to here. Okay, and then we can change the sync. We change the sync to 300. Okay, change the sync to 300. Okay, and then okay, the next one in here is the uh, is is the wardrobe. So we also use this one, the ball ceiling. Okay, and then we select an angle and left click and enter the we can see the value. If you want to use the 600, we enter the 600. Yes, enter the 600 and then press enter. And then the 4,000 is default. We use this value and then press enter. Okay, this is this is generate. Okay, and then we sync to sync to change to 300. Okay, okay, and we can see the Y up. We can see this one. We can see the effect in 3D, like this one. You can see the 3D. Okay, the 3D effect. Okay, and in here we can use add the ceiling model in here model, and then we choose a model what we like. Mm, like this one. Like this one. A5 A0. Okay, and then we left click. Then we go to move to here first, because we need to add a cutting in here. So we need to modify the distance from this wall to the ceiling. Okay, we need to change modify the sync first. Change to 300. And then the distance, the cutting distance, we can use 150. Okay. Okay, and then finish. We click the save and exit. Okay, we can see this is the effect, 3D effects. Okay, we click the save. Okay, and then we can modify the follow. Okay, we use this. There are two method to modify the floor. If you want to use the wooden floor, we can use this. We use this. The first method. Firstly, we left click the floor. You can see the two bars in here, right? Two bars in here, right? And then we left click, delete, delete this texture, delete this texture. And then we go to the decker, and then the decker, and then the cloud texture, the cloud texture. Okay, and then the cloud texture. The cloud texture, we go to the s- wooden floor, wooden floor, and then we go to standard, standard. Then we can find like this A 80229, and we can find this code 8009, and then we left click this one, and then we select the floor, and see you can see we at the floor texture in here. We use this method. We use this method. The render effect is more realistic. Will be more realistic. Okay. Also click the save. Okay. Okay. The bedroom ceiling and the floor, we design finish, and the wardrobe design, uh we will teach in the third day, the wardrobe, um, wardrobe cabinet, in the third day. So we just draw a floor plan and create a ceiling, uh, and the and the floor first, because this is the simple. Okay, then we save it. Okay, next one we go to. Okay, next one we need to create another floor plan, the kitchen. We we save first, and then go to the my project, my project. Okay, okay, and then we create another sinks, the kitchen sinks, the kitchen. Okay, uh, we can see the kitchen. This is the kitchen. Okay, okay, we draw again, because we draw again. Uh, Firstly, also use the three walls. the free wall and the inner. The inner is the inner size is 4,300. 4,300. Okay, and then the next wall is 2,000. 2,000. Okay. Then the next one is for 4,000. Okay. The next one is 600. Okay, we also move our mouse and it will auto detect. Okay. This is the kitchen, and then we modify the room height. Room title kitchen. Okay, and then we add a window. Add a window in here. And the size, we can change the window size to uh one, or the width is 1,300. The width 1,300. And the height and the elevation, we can change the window height, we can change to 1,300 also, and the elevation we can change to 1,000. 1,000. Okay, we can see the effects in the right up. We can see the effects. We can use our wheel, our mouse wheel to zoom and zoom up. Okay, okay, and then the next one, is the sliding door. The sliding door, we can click this one, the sliding door, then left click, and then we click the replace first. Replace, and then we choose a model in here. Also click this icon, replace, and then choose a module. And we can see the effects. This one. And then we modify the width. The width is 1,300. 1,300. And then we change the distance to the center, and the distance is 50. Okay, and the height is 2,200. Okay, and then we save, and then we name, the name is kitchen. And then we go to 3D. Okay, go to 3D. Okay, and then we also create the ceiling and the floor. Okay, first one is the Go to the ceiling design. Left click the ceiling and then the ceiling design. Okay, we also use this one for ceiling. For ceiling, and then we choose the angle. Then go to here. And the sink, we also change to 300. Okay. Okay, and then we create another ball ceiling. Okay. Here, the the length is 4,000, and the depth and another distance we use 350. 350. Okay. The sink we also change to 300. Okay. The model we can also use this model. We can also use this model like this one. We can use this module is okay. Like we left click and then choose an angle. Then left click and then we move to here. Then we can see the 3D effect first. Because like here the width distance. I want to smaller, like the default is 300. We can change to like 200, and in here we can also change to 200. Here is same. The the four the four these four this four distance we can change to 200. Okay, and the sink we change to 300. It is same. Okay, and then we can see the 3D effect. Okay, and then we click save and exit. Okay, okay. The next one, we can we create a tiles. Uh, mm, we 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 use the second method to create the tiles. Firstly, we left click the floor and then we click the tiles. And just now we use this time we use the tiles in here. Okay, and then we use the second one. Uh, this time we use the second one. The first one. Sorry, and then we left click, and then left click the floor. We can see the paving is a square, and then the tiles we can change to another color. Is tiles. The four tiles we can change to like this one. Mm, like this one. Like this one. Then change to the color what we want, and then if we want to change the brick seam color, we can see like this one. Uh, the default is gray. If you want to black, we can choose this one and then click the OK. If we use another color, it's okay. And the brick seam size we can change to 1 mm or 2 mm. It's okay. And like this one, if we want to change the tile size, we can left click the tile firstly, and then click the second option, edit, and then we can see cut tile, the length and the width. Like some tiles is 600 and 1200, so we can change like 600 and the width is 1200, and then with the blue bottom, you can see the tile size is changed. If you want to rotate, you can left click and then click this icon and click again, and we can rotate 90 degrees. Okay, okay, this function. It's okay. It's okay. We change. We go next. Here we go next, and then we click the save and exit. And the wall tile, the wall tile we can also use. Uh, l- left click this one. Left click the wall tile, and then we choose this one, the wall tile. Okay. Then we can use the first one. The first one. We can use this one. This one, and then we also change the color what we like. Mhm. Like this one. Like this one. We can use we can see the tips. We need to click the first one because uh, if we use the second option, the we can see the size is different. So we need to click the first one. Okay. Then we back to the paving screen, and then choose this wall type, and then we select the color. We just select this one, and then left click and choose the first one, the left one. Okay. Okay, and then we click the save and exit. Okay. If you want to copy this tile to another floor, we can click this one, this option, or apply to full room. Okay, okay. You can see the tiles is copied to another floor. Sorry, to another wall. Okay, and then we click save. Okay, and this is for the kitchen floor plan. We show the simple function in here. Copy. Okay, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, I delete. I change another color to show you. Okay, like this one. Change another color first. Maybe this one. Okay, save and we left click. We left click this one first. Left click this wall first, and then we click the apply to full room. Click this icon. Okay, you can see the color is copied to another wall, to other wall. Okay, it's okay. Okay, okay. Then okay, and okay, and then we take a rest 20 minutes first, 15 minutes in the next our college will teach will introduce another we teach another techniques, the measure and the avoiding conflict and the electrical lines, and we need to save we need to save these two floor plan, because these two floor plan we will design the kitchen cabinet in tomorrow, and the bedroom wardrobe cabinet in the third day. So we need to save To save this first, we need to save these two floor plan first. Okay. We can, I can also share the XDB file to in here. So I share the XDB file to here. Uh, can check. Um, yeah. Okay, and this is the two floor plan we just draw, and we can also uh, we can save the XDB file, and then we can use the function we just introduced, the open local file, to open the XDB by the bedroom. You can see the bedroom floor plan is in here. Okay, and take a rest. In Hello. Can you hear my voice? Okay. Good afternoon. I am Paul, and I'm gonna with you to learn about two part in the following 1 hours, maybe. And the first part is about the basic measurement skills or knowledge, so basic. And the second part is about the electrical outlet clearance guidelines. It's about the real case to avoid the electrical outlet sockets or something like the switch. Okay, let's go to the first part. I think you guys will do so many measurement on the real jobs. So this PowerPoint is about some basic measurement skills or knowledge about the customized furniture industry. Okay, so we quick to uh, have a look about this PowerPoint. Okay, and the first part is about the space, the single space measurement, or also the whole house measurement rules. And the second part is about something special uh, measurement pose. And the third part is about the drawing drafting. Is the drafting about how to draw a furniture with a simple line. And then final part is about some measurement case studies. Okay, let's go to the first part. It's about the single space measurement sequence. Single space like the living room or the bedroom. We following these rules. First, we need to measure the main dimension, like the width, depth, and the height of the space. And the secondary dimensions, we need to focus on some uh, big stuff like the doors, windows, walls, chromes, or the electrical low voltage system. And we also need to pay attention to this single law is rough or on finished space. When the space is unfinished, we need to take a note about the window sill stumps to remark it on the photo or on your notebook, like the door frames wide or thickness and the floor tiles thickness. We need to focus on this part when the space is unfinished. And for the finished space, we need to pay attention to these things. One is the power outlets and the baseboard, the ceiling heights and drop down height, and also the decorative modelings and the AC air conditioner when locations or the supplies. And also need to consider about the existing furniture. there's the single space measurement need to pay attention to this part. Okay. And the second part is about the whole house space measurement. And as the same rules as the single space measurement, and we follow the single space measurement rules, and then measure from the entries room by room and know everything on the floor plan. And every details need to write it on your photo on your draft notebook. Like this. We we measure this whole house. We need to from the entries to measurement this living room and one by one and finish this the whole house. And every single room we need to follow the single room's measurement rules. Okay, the second part is about the standard measurement post. And when we measuring the inner corners, we suggest the designers to use this post. And then it's measuring the outer corners, and this will make your measurement more precious. And something stuff is very high, we can reach, do not have the ladder to measure, we can use this post to do the measurement. Okay. And to reduce errors, certain dimensions require multiple point measurements, just like this picture. We require our designer to measure this part to place like a cross set. We need to measurement like at least 3-point measurement. 1, 2, 3, 3 point for the high and 3 point for the inner or the outer space to as a multiple point measurement and uh, use the minimize high value to as the design base. Like this case, the designer is use the maximize Y to as a design basement. So this cabinet is interface with the door frame. In this case, we can cut this filler. This panel, we call it the filler. Cut this filler so this part can fit with this wall. That's a evil case. Okay, let's go to the first part. And it's the drawing draft by the single space. For the complex space, we suggest the designer can uh, draw a very hand sketch raw plan for this room like this to remark socket, the switch, and this chrome, and remark on the text board. Okay, and this can also draw a furniture. This is a bed, the nightstand, and there's the closet wardrobe, and there's a room door. And also we can before we go to the client's house, we can download a client's floor plan on the internet and print it out on the A4 paper and use that
and remark the dimension and also the furniture in the paper like this. This is a good example. And for the furniture, we can use this simple line drawing like this is for the kitchen countertop, the sink or the stove, and this for the fridge, and this for the bin, and the sink room door, and this chrome, and this for the bed, the closet, the bookcase, TV cabinet, the desk, sofa and coffee table, dinner table and chair space cabinet. Can our new designers can follow this simple drawing. Okay. Let's see some real case. Like this is the on-site picture. And then we need to uh, do the dimension to the electrical box like this to remark the Y, the height, and the thickness, and also the location from the floor. For this electrical box can open, we need to focus on the clearance when open space. Okay. And for the door frame, like this door frame, we need to mention the thickness and the Y, because this part we need to do the shoe cabinet on this wall. We need to avoid this door frame and this electrical box, and there's a switch, and also this multiple distribution box, and we can put the Wi-Fi box on inside. We also need to remark the dimension of it, and also the corridor clearance. We need to check our shoe cabinet door can open or not, and we do the shoe cabinet step whether the people can walk into this door. And the second is for the living room. Living room, we need to first we need to mention the main dimension, like the Y or the depth and the height of the single space, and also use the multiple point measurement. And the second, we focus on something large stuff like the window and the window sill stone, and also this heater or warmer is 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 normal in the something north space can see this stuff. And also like this the switch, and we need to focus on the floor is finished or unfinished, and also this beam. Okay. And the bedroom is the same. Need to mention the main dimension and then focus on this crown decoration line in the window sill stone, and this baseboard and the switch. Also focus on the air conditioners vent hole. And this is the kitchen. Kitchen is more complex. And focus on some pipe and the electrical, like this pipe, and the windows, chrome beams, and other stuff like the vent track, the gas meter, piper, and the water supply value. And the bathroom is the same with the kitchen. Focus on something the pipe and the water supply vibe and the toilet location. Last is the balcony. Balcony part, we focus on also the pipe and some water supply like this, and the switch. See some hero case like this. It's not mentioned the precious, and this need to cut on side to avoid some stuff. Okay, this is the first part about the dimension. Do you guys have questions? If not, we go to the second part. Okay, we go to the second part. To share my files. Okay, and the second part about the electrical outlet clearance guidelines. And the first part is some error case shows. And the second part is the avoidance solutions. Okay, let's see the first error case. And this is the headboard block the switch, the socket. And also this desk is block the socket. Like this is like the loose furniture, we can move it out. And like this is the shoe cabinet. The back panel cover this electrical box, and the vertical panel is blocked. The chef is blocked. This can open this box. And this is the side filler cover this switch like this. And this is the installer cut a slot here, and it also cannot use. And the stem, the TV cabinet, and the vertical panel cover block this switch, and also this do not have enough space to use this sockets. Okay, and then there's the error case, and then we have some solution to avoid this errors, like the shoes cabinet. In this case, and the vertical panel and also the shelf is blocked. The electrical box behind. That's the problem. And the solution is the first part, we need to move the vertical panel to the right to make this vertical panel not interface with the electrical box. And then change this shelf into the adjustable shelf. Or if you don't want to change to adjustable shelf, you can move this shelf up or down to avoid make it not interface with this electrical box. If you change to adjustable shaft, you need to reduce the depth of the shaft to make it not to make it avoid this box thickness. Okay, this is the solution. And the second case is the partition cabinet. And this is the electrical box. And this box is across two cabinets and interface with some like the side panel and also the back panel. In this situation, first we need to make sure that the electrical box can also just be in one cabinet, inside one cabinet. Like this, you need to reduce like this cabinet depth and increase this cabinet's wide to fully cover the electrical box. And then the inner structure of this cabinet, we need to avoid make the inner structure not interface with the electrical box. At the same rules as the showcase, we need to move this vertical panel and move this shaft to avoid this box. Okay. The next case is about the TV cabinet. And in this cabinet, there's some sockets in the behind the TV cabinet, and also the vertical panel is blocked some switch. And the solution one, we need to like reduce the depth of the vertical panel, like reduce 70 millimeters. And also open a slot on the worktop so the cable can be go through this worktop to use the sockets. Why reduce 70 millimeters is because it is the value for the hand use. If the value is less than 70 millimeters, it's hard to use with our hand this side. And another solution, like this solution, they make a flip up cover and also open a slot on this. We can flip up and through and run the cable under the worktop to use this sockets. This is the flip up cover. In China, many designers will use this design. It's very popular. Like this in the case. And in this case, the case is
Liên tục pha một câu một hàng.
Hello, hello. There's something network issue, and now it's work now. Let's share my screen. Okay, okay. Can you see my screen? Okay, let's keep going. And we go to this case. And this case, the TV cabinet is brought with this sockets. First, we need to reduce the height of the TV cabinet and make sure the sockets between the workout at least 40 millimeters. Right, you can see this is the prop tail for the some electrical. You need to make sure at least 40 millimeters so this stuff can use normally. And you can see like this picture. There's the arrow case. Okay. And the other solution is that it to increase the height of the TV cabinet to fully cover is the tatami cabinet. And there's the socket under the tatami in this wall. And how to deal with this. And the first solution, and we take off this top panel to make it adjustable and open a slot on this side so the cable can run down to use this socket. And the dimension of this panel, we suggest keep the feeder wire at least 300 millimeters and the depth at least 100 millimeters for easy access. And the second solution, and you can see, is round the sockets to the tatami feeder panel, and this is more beautiful with the previous solution. And this is the desk, and the desk worktop is blocked part of the sockets, make it cannot to use property. And the solution one, we need to add a panel on this side. And the height at least 130 millimeters, and the thickness of this panel at least 25 millimeters on the desktop. And then run the sockets to this panel. And that we also need to focus on this part. Make sure the socket between this worktop at least 40 millimeters. And why use the 25 thickness panel? And we can check this picture. That is the picture for the sockets. And the thickness of the sockets is based on this situation. And in this situation, and this desk side panels cover the sockets like this. And this side one, we need to cut cut the U shape to avoid the sockets, and also can do this shape. And if you do this design, you need to make sure that this captive D is not exist hard of the side panel step to make this to maintain the structural integrity. Okay, let's keep going. And this the back panel cover the sockets like this picture. And the solution one is to reduce the height of the back panel to make the sockets fully exposed. And if you reduce the height of this back panel, you need to make sure that the minimum height of this back panel at least 300 millimeters. And the other solution is to extend the back panel to the floor to fully cover the socket. And for the sockets under the desktop, we need to reduce the height of the depth of the drawer. Like there's the plan A to reduce two drawers depth and leave a 80 millimeters gap between the desktop and the wall. And in the desktop, we need to open a hole cover to run the cable to use this socket. And the plan B is to reduce the single drawer's depth. This can also use the socket under the desktop. Okay. And that is the closet. You can see there's the socket on the left wall, and there's a side panel, and also have the feeder here, like the 18 millimeters feeder. And also have a switch on this cabinet. It's two interface. And for the sockets, we can make a C-shaped cut on this side panel to avoid these sockets. And for this switch, this switch, we can round the switch to the side panel of the wardrobe. When we roll the switch to the side panel, and maybe we can see some cable inside the wardrobe, we can order like this cable cover panel to cover the cable like this effect. You can see this picture to make it look more nice. And there's the solution too. And in this space, we can do the open cabinet like this structure. Can do this design and run the switch to this back panel so that it's more nice than the previous one. For the on-site card panel, we suggest the designer to add this soft ring to cover the edge, so we cannot see the base materials. Okay, the final case, and this is the closet like this, and there's the air conditioner. In this part, the air conditioner is block this top cabinet doors open, and also the air conditioner have a pipe, have a supplier power like the sockets in this part. And the solution is, first we need to reduce the Y of the top cabinet. This reduce the Y and add the side filler on this to make the top cabinets doors can open normally. And then we round the sockets to these fillers from panel, so the air conditioner can use this power. Okay, there's the summary. First, for the electrical outlets and box positioning must be either fully enclosed within the cabinet or entirely positioned outside the cabinet, like this at partition cabinet. The electrical box only can inside one cabinet, not cover two cabinets. Interference with internal fixed panels like the vertical panel or the shelf. The fixed panel must be relocated to avoid interference or make it to adjustable shelf. The vertical panel only can be located, and the shelf can make it to adjustable. And the TV cabinet back panel must be resisted by at least 70 millimeters to allow sufficient hand clearance for accessing and operating the electrical outlets. Like in this situation, at least 70 millimeters for easy access. And for the on-side panel cutting, use soft ring to cover it, look more nice. That is the soft ring for the on-side cover. And if the installer is very skillful, can also order edge bending to edge bending on-site. And this final point, when the routing wires to visible panel at cable cover panel. Okay, we can see this effect. There's the cable cover plate. They have a slot to store the cable. And then we to enjoy some success stories. To check some success stories. Right? This there's the switch to route to this back panel. And then there also the sockets inside on this back panel. And there's the electrical box inside the shoe cabinet. You see there's the socket on the headboard. And then that is the cable cover panel. It's the desk. And this switch and the socket is on this side. And the designer round to the side panel. So the client can easily use this switch and sockets, and that is not bad. You can see it is the sliding closet, and then we have the switch round to this side panel, and the designer add like this F-shape panel, cover it and make it look like a box. There's another solution. If you don't want to use the cable cover panel, you can see onto the side panel. This is the flip up structure, and also do the U shape to avoid the socket. And that is avoiding the chromes. This top cabinet into the real cap. In this case, the socket is round to the tatami splitter. It's no more nice. Okay. That's all for today's class. And do you guys have questions? You can ask me now. And I also share the files, the PowerPoint on the chat room. Okay. Okay. Okay, I share a link on the chat room. That's the basic product knowledge self-study courses for the Sunpina product systems. Okay. Okay, the link is the self-learning class, and this page teach you how to use this system. And we have part 1 to part 5, and we request the new designers to finish the part 1 to part 5 class by itself. And in every single part of the end of every single part, we will have a self-test. We can scan the QR code or click the link to do the task, and you must achieve a perfect score to pass. But multiple attempts are a permit. That's the request for our designer to finish part 1 to part 5 in this few days. And then in the Friday we have a test about this 5 parts. Okay, and this is the first we need to inform you guys, and they'll ask, let us know what will be tomorrow's subjects. Okay, tomorrow is a class to do a design model, a project like the kitchen or the wardrobe. It's a practice class in use the software to follow our teacher to finish one single room's design proposal through the K20 software. That's the tomorrow's class. Is for maybe for the kitchen or the wardrobe, and and the first day, Wednesday, these 2 days is about the practice class to finish the proposal through the K20. Maybe tomorrow is at the wardrobe. The day after tomorrow is the kitchen. So these 2 days. And the Friday is about the ordering training, how to place an order in our system. Short history. Short history of the Sunpina. Maybe the sales. And this part I am not so professional. And Sunpina is the one of the biggest furniture manufacturing company in China. Maybe I will show you some links after the class, and then you can know it more know about the Sunpina. Okay, thank you. And also you guys can and save this link, and there are so many knowledge in this page. Like this is the training records. Okay, training records. You can see the class videos, and also some software operational course series. Okay, you guys can check it out on this link. So that's all for today's class. Thank you for joining out. Thank you.